Yo,
It was good.
what's up, bro? Did you just have your call?
No, so he asked her to schedule for Monday
Oh, he asked me to schedule.
because the other guy Jeff I guess didn't come in today. He
Okay.
texted me at like 9 in the morning. Was like, hey, could we reschedule? Jeff didn't come in, so I was like, sure, that's fine.
How was your agent in terms of like the actual script and everything? Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I was gonna say we can like go over it too, so you can like
Sure.
look over it.
Yeah, I'll definitely go over it.
But
Cool.
bro, I guess shit. I
Say
was
it
gonna say
again?
the he also sent me the information about the ATP stuff.
Okay.
Um, it's this link. I texted it over to you on your phone, but
So did he make that recently? Is that like the terms and conditions page? Let me see.
so it's a page where it says control how BTAC contacts you, and I was like briefly like reading over it, and it seems to be okay in terms of like the information that it provides on there. Um, even like went over and what you call it, changed the campaign details because I noticed that there was nothing in there regarding the technicians receiving a text.
Uh-huh.
So that was like providing an issue. So I just took it out and I just put like just for the users because I'm sure like I can still like once it's approved, then I'm good.
Yeah. So they have an opt-in page and then they have control. Is that new? Like did they just add that or that's been there?
I'm not sure to be honest with you. I want to say there was a link. There was some type of because under their contact page there was some type of control, but I didn't. I don't think I looked at it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let me compare this to
like I went and changed all the information inside the campaign, so it should be good now. I was gonna ask you to look over it before I hit update.
okay, let me
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I do. What is that, like train?
Bro, it's freaking cars, bro.
Oh, because you live right
People
by.
adding, yeah, like I'm right by the highway. People like add like stuff to their exhaust, so that shit is loud as shit. So every time they pass by, I hear it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yo, what's up, Dan?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? All right, there we go. People joined. Awesome.
My bad, my bad. I was just locked in, but I was dialing in LinkedIn. I totally forgot.
Yeah. Did you end up rescheduling the demo that you got with LinkedIn?
No, he hasn't replied. As of he hasn't seen the message. I asked him what time Tuesday would work best for him. He
Because he
hasn't
wants to do it
responded.
next week.
Huh?
He wants to do it next
Yeah, because he's like he's going away from tomorrow morning, and he's not gonna be back until Tuesday next week anyway. So it has to be Tuesday.
week. Yeah. So just follow up again today. If you texted him yesterday, then just do it again today. He looks like a pretty small guy. I mean, he's in the field by himself.
Yeah, but he feels like he's interested because he's replying like pretty quick, and he's like not like just giving me the cold shoulder. Like whatever, don't need it. Seems intrigued at the least.
Uh huh.
And I called his business the other day. He has no real like formatting or anything. He's just like a go with the flow type of person.
Right. Yeah, he's a small guy. Hopefully, he has enough call volume to handle your shit. Darian, I just sent a link to a Claude conversation. I think it's good, but it's still missing a few things. Just go over there
You
real
send a
quick.
link on here.
Cool chat.
Uh, briefly, I guess what did Claude say?
It's like it's some of the things it's doing right, but no unchecked checkbox for SMS consent. SMS consent is not separated from other consent types. Opt-in page is essentially empty. There's a couple of things. Terms and conditions link is still missing. They need that in order to actually get accepted. So
So I was thinking that control how you whatever. Because I read over the thing that Tulio provided, that what the terms and condition need to have, like the information that it needs.
Yeah.
And I put that in Gemini, and I was like, review this provided by Tulio.
Yeah.
Look at the information in these two links. Like I put the two links,
Uh-huh.
and tell me like if it's good to go. And they said it was fine. So I'm not sure.
Twilio requires a link to terms and conditions at the point of opt-in. The BTAC page links to the privacy policy but does not include terms of conditions. That's really all they need. They still need to come up with that page. And you can just send them the template that you have, that Twilio gave you, and just tell
I
them
did already.
that's all
He,
we need verified.
yeah, I sent him that, and then he sent me the this link, the how to contact, and said, does that cover what you need?
It doesn't cover what we need. And then give them a reason. Just copy like what Claude said. Don't copy the whole thing, but just copy the terms and condition link is missing and stuff.
Because I was like, is it more or less the fact that there's not a link that says terms and conditions, or that the information in this how to contact is not sufficient?
It's not sufficient. So in the opt-in page, it needs to have everything like message frequency, data rates, stop instructions if they want to stop the SMS from coming through, and then a link to the terms and conditions. So that's like, you can tell them, look, this is not permanent. This is only to get verified, and that's what we do. In the beginning, you do have to get all these things in order to get verified. Once it's verified, you can change it back to normal. That's totally fine. Okay.
All right, cool. I'll send that to him before the day ends. And hopefully he looks at it.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen here. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I really want to emphasize again that you should be tracking your numbers, and I know I say that all the time, but like, it's really fucking important. And in this kind of presentation, I want to go over the different things you should be tracking, instead of just telling you guys like, yeah, track your numbers. And so hopefully, by the end of this presentation, you know exactly what you need to be tracking, why you should be tracking them in the first place, and how to kind of organize all the data. So there's 3 layers to this, right? And these are the numbers that I personally track. Layer 1 is the activity, right? To figure out, are you even doing enough volume? So that's a layer 1. Layer 2 is conversions. Is what I'm doing actually working, or am I just wasting time? And so if you don't track these numbers, you're never going to be able to know what's working, what's not working, and you're just going to be guessing. And like what it says right here, guessing doesn't pay. And then the last layer is, what is each action worth? And I really like that one, because then it shows you exactly how much money you're making per cold call, how much money you're making per LinkedIn message. And that makes it so much easier for you to kind of visualize, okay, like every time I pick up the phone, I'm making $5. So that's kind of the 3 layers. So the first layer, you want to track your volume. So if you're doing cold calls, you should be tracking your volume inside of the cold call tracking sheet. In the tracking sheet, it covers all of these data points plus more. Total dials per day, the conversations you're having, and then the connection rate, and then from connection to the booked appointment rate. And then there's LinkedIn DMs. If you're sending LinkedIn DMs, you need to be tracking all of these things as well. Connection requests sent. How many connections were accepted? How many DMs did you send? How many follow-up DMs did you send? If you're doing Instagram, which I don't think any of you guys are doing, it would be very similar to LinkedIn. How many people you're DMing, how many people are replying, how many people are following you, because that's really important on Instagram. People actually end up following you when you DM them. And if you're doing cold email, if you're using something like Instantly AI, which I recommend, it's automatically going to track all the data points for you. So the main thing in all of these are, okay, cold calls, reply rate, which is conversations you're having plus dials. Again, this is all automatically tracked in the cold calling tracking sheet, which I hope you guys are using. I know Darren's using it. He shared it with me. I don't have it from any of you other guys like Husnat or Daniel.
Just got a reply.
Someone replied to you?
Yeah. I
Was
asked
it-
him. I asked him, how does your business currently handle calls when you're in a text on set or after hours? He's like, I'm currently a solopreneur, so I do it all. Perfect guy.
What does that look like? Just be like, what does that look like? Okay, so that's layer 1, and then layer 2, you're gonna figure out is what I'm doing even working, right? So you want to know, okay, what are your booking rate look like, right? So you want to track total from every single channel, so you know where they come from, and you want to have this in a separate sheet from your cold call tracking sheet. But I'm gonna show you what that looks like in a second. And then you want to know how many people actually show up on your fucking demo calls. If you're not tracking that, then like you're not gonna know what your show up rate looks like, and then you're not gonna be able to optimize that. And then your discovery calls completed, right? How many proposals were sent? How many contracts were sent per discovery call? And then the deals closed, right? So total, you want to track your revenue, and your average deal size. Which again, if you're doing pay as you go, you would track that at the end of the month, for that specific person. And then the last layer is the money math, right? This is the best. This is what I like doing, and it's really helpful, and it just motivates you more because you know every time you pick up the phone, you're making X amount of dollars. So for example, let's say you made 300 cold calls, and you closed one deal at 2,000, right? Then you know, okay, every time I pick up the phone, I'm making $6.67 per dial. Same goes with LinkedIn DMs. You know, if you're sending 200 LinkedIn DMs and you close one deal at 2,000, then you know, okay, I'm making $10 per DM. Now, these numbers are not realistic, but I'm just giving you an idea. But you can't make these decisions if you don't track the numbers. Okay? So how do you track it? If you're a beginner, just use Google Sheet. But if you have, once you start scaling up, you have more volume, then definitely switch over to a CRM, which I will go over once you get to that level. I'll show you exactly how I do it inside of Go High Level. But in the beginning, Google Sheets all you need. And where you guys are right now, you don't really need to pay $97 a month to Go High Level. So let me
I
show
mean, I
you.
already pay for Go High Level. Do you think you could go over it sometime, like soon?
Sure. Do you use Go High Level?
Yeah, I already use Go High Level
Oh, interesting. So is that like where you track your pipeline and everything?
currently. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I didn't know that. I think you did mention it actually once.
I'm using it for hosting as well, or for
So you
website.
need more
I have
WordPress.
had previous companies that I worked with.
Okay.
Still host some website there.
Interesting. Yeah, because do you use their voice agents at all or no? Or their
No.
SMS?
The thing is, I mean, I don't think it's too bad. It's just it can't be used in Norway
Uh-huh.
because
Okay.
they don't have a Norwegian LLM.
Yeah, Go High Level is very behind in that. I wouldn't use it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share this with you guys. Just use this as like a template so you can copy and paste from. Put it in here, and I'll also put it in the recording from in school of this call. But essentially, all you go here and do is you just update your daily outreach log, right? So exactly what you did during the day. If you did cold calls on LinkedIn DMs, you would just write that in. So how many cold calls you made, how many LinkedIn DMs you sent, how many conversations you had, how many voicemails you sent, how many follow-ups you got, how many replies, total. So positive. Total replies meaning like any type of reply. It could be negative, it could be positive, and then how many were actually positive, how many calls booked, how many show-ups. What that does, it automatically updates the weekly scorecard, right? So it shows you, okay, I sent this much cold calls, I did this much LinkedIn, I did this much Instagram, did this much cold email, and it shows you on a weekly basis your volume. And then it shows you, is it actually working, right? So it shows you your reply rate and then your positive reply rate from each different channel. And then where are the prospects dropping off? Shows you right here all of the different things. Again, if you don't track this, you don't know what's working, what's not working. That's the most important thing, and I want to keep emphasizing that until you guys get it. Because again, I only got the tracking sheet from Darian, so all you need to do is update this. Everything else gets automatically updated, right? The money math, the inputs gets auto pulled from the weekly scorecard, and then we'll tell you, okay, you're making this much per cold call, this much per LinkedIn DM, and you can get rid of all these other things if you're not doing it, but just keep the ones you're doing, and I will show you exactly how much you're making. And then your deals pipeline, this is where you would add your pipeline. So if you have people that booked a call, if you have someone that wants to book a call, you would write them in here. If you have any contracts that you sent over, again, you put them all in here. This is basically like your CRM. So your prospect name, their company, where did you get them, what stage are they in? So the first stage is positive reply. Second stage is usually call book. Third stage is usually proposal sent, which means contract sent, and then the last one is closed won or closed lost if you didn't close it. So for example, someone like for Husnut, the discovery call you had before, it would be a closed lost because you didn't close them. Date added, and then the next action, and then notes if you have any notes. Again, play around with it. You don't have to use this exact sheet, but it'll give you a great idea, and it gives you all the different functions. Claude or Gemini, you can use it to. I think that's what Darian used as well for his tracker, right, Darian?
For the tracker, for what?
You said you use Claude to come up with the Google Sheets.
I use Claude for the Google Sheets tracker, like all the math and stuff I just did with Gemini. But I use Claude for like to track the changes that I made to my agent.
Right, so it automatically changes. It adds the functions and stuff.
Yeah. And I just upload it every time, and it just like it has a previous history of like, okay, what changed, what didn't work.
Exactly.
So that I'm not like having to think about like, oh shit, like what worked, what didn't work. If I do this, will it work? So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to emphasize is because I only got it from you, and I want to see your stunts as well, Daniel's as well, because how else are you supposed to see if you're making progress or not? You know what I mean? So it's really important that you do track these numbers. If you don't track your numbers, you don't have a business. Simply put. Okay, so today I was supposed to go over 2 calls, but both of them got delayed. So Hassan's also demo call got rescheduled, and then your not onboarding, but
Update, I guess you could say.
update call, I guess, yeah. We'll go over your agent, so let's definitely do that. Anything else before? You said you had another demo booked. When's that?
Me?
Mhm.
Yeah, I booked another demo. Well, I booked another one again today, but
Nice, 2 demos.
yeah, so 2 demos for Tuesday, 1 in the morning at like 10, and then 1 at 1.
Okay. Do you have the recordings?
I have the recording for the last one. I don't remember if I have one for the first one.
And what are the plumbing businesses?
The first one's a plumbing supply store,
The
and
plastic.
then the second one is a plumbing like a plumbing HVAC business, but they mainly just they don't do residential, they just do contract.
That's a little tricky then.
Yeah, he said that they still get calls like for contracting though.
Okay. Probably be
I ran a demo on Wednesday. Went really well. It was in Norwegian, so I didn't really. And it was kind of like quickly because he was in a car. He asked me to do it when he was driving home, so he couldn't do it on the Google Maps. He just wanted me to call him and make the AI call him, and then we can talk about it right after. So we just talked about it on the phone, so I couldn't take it up. But it went really well. He thought the AI was super cool. Went smooth. It was fast.
Okay.
He didn't expect what he was getting, and he thought it was awesome, and actually wants to proceed with this.
Oh, nice. He wants to proceed with it?
Yeah.
So what's the next step?
The only thing is that it is a big company as well, so it takes time. He has to talk with his partners. I have to talk with them. I have to set up a schedule meeting with more people so that more people in the company can see it, because he can't take the decision by himself, even though he's a partner. So he's a partner, yeah.
Okay. And is this like a real estate company or is this someone else?
No, it's a chiropractic company in Norway.
Chiropractic, okay.
They got, wait, let me check real quick. They got a lot of locations. If you give me a moment, I can search it up.
Multiple locations.
Yeah.
It makes sense then they would have to speak with the fucking partners and stuff. But do you have a next date planned for like a demo call?
No, I wish I did. He said he's gonna try to get them on as soon as possible, but he can't promise any time. He wants to get it done within February at least.
Okay.
These guys are really booked, the bigger companies.
So you basically have 3 deals in your pipeline.
Huh?
So you have 3 deals in your pipeline.
Yeah, great.
So 2 real estate, 1 chiropractic.
Yeah.
Nice. All 3 of them are big too. That's the fucking.
Yeah, all 3 are massive. They're some of the biggest in their niche.
The guy I talked to for this like the call that should be sending to your message right now.
Yep.
He mentioned that because he's a branch manager of the company, so he said he looks over Texas and Nevada. So I was like, okay, that's cool, like a bigger company guy. But
So you have like 2 locations?
yeah. Because at first, when I was asking him how many calls did they get like a week, he said, well, like company wide or like, I was like, well, like specifically to like the location you're at. And he looks over just Nevada and Texas, so he said anywhere from like 20 to 50.
Each location per day?
Yeah,
Okay,
a
let's go.
week.
Oh, per week.
Yeah.
All right, let's play that call.
Just got it up. They have 36 locations across Norway.
30 bomba cloud cities. What the-
Yeah.
That's your come up, bro. You get one, bro. They trust you. You do good. You get all 36 locations. You're good.
They talked about doing
Oh,
locations
Bob,
first.
not 36 locations, bro.
Dude, 36 locations is crazy. They have a freaking
I'm gonna
monopoly.
get 10K a month to one client.
36 is wild. I've never seen that.
I cold called a company today, bro. They had 650 employees, bro.
650. What was the company?
It, on Polo, it just said pest control.
It was a pest control business.
Yeah,
600 employees.
bro. Orkin has 3,000.
I need to call that guy too. The guy that's supposed to call me today, he didn't call me. Which you know.
I
said
told you
he
he wouldn't call you. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to call him.
would. Yeah.
I need to call
I
Guy.
could call him. I could call him right now during the call. We can do a live call.
Do it. You need to call Guy too. What the fuck, bro? He hasn't responded to you. You
Yeah,
need to call him and be like, bro, like,
they're
what
calling right
happened?
now. They're calling right now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, you
Send
Husnut
me that, bro.
there.
Huh?
Husnut goes first, calls him, and then
Yeah, we'll one by one.
little live thing.
What's this guy's
Live
name?
tank, bro. Come on.
Rick. Where he is.
How should I go about this?
Be like,
Yeah, I did talk to my tech lead. We can make an app for you. It would just be, a setup fee, and then it would be a 300 monthly retainer plus minutes.
yeah, but you want to start off with like kind of concerned, like, man, like I thought like we had something going, and then you guys completely changed up on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what really happened, and then try to tell them like we can make it happen. You know, we can get those dialers and everything.
Okay. All right, here goes nothing.
Hi, you've reached Angeles Pest Control. If you get this message, we're on a call with another client. If you'd like, you can leave me your name and telephone number, and we'll return your call very soon, or press any key to start a text. Bye.
Press any key to start a text.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, guys. Should I text them again or leave a voicemail?
I just call him back at a later time. He'll probably call you back though, I think.
That's the thing. He's supposed to, he always replies, even after, a little bit, but since Tuesday, he hasn't responded, so.
How many messages did you send him?
2.
Yeah. I would just keep sending him. Don't forget about him. Just keep calling him. Even 2 times a day, 3 times.
I'm gonna send him a text. Hey, guy, just wanted to speak about your concerns
Mm-hmm.
on the AI platform. We are able to integrate all the functions you requested. We're able to integrate all the functions you requested.
Would love to chat. Call me back. Something like that.
Love to chat and discuss it. Please give me a call back.
Yeah, you want to make that call right now too?
Yeah, sure.
American Leak Detection. This is Agatha. How can I help you?
Hey, is Rick there?
Rick, he's not available at the moment. Is there a way I could help you?
Yeah, is Josh there then?
Let me see. Give me one moment.
No worries.
Leaks are sneaky. You never know when they'll appear or where. Even though we're leak specialists, we don't know when a leak is going to happen, but we do know where to find them. We're specialists at locating leaks anywhere. In your pool, behind walls, under the foundation, in the sewer, under the driveway, anywhere. Even sneaky leaks that
LinkedIn
try
I
to
responded to.
and can find your leak without destruction. We don't need to bash
The
holes.
new LinkedIn request he responded to.
Bro, you're
Instead,
getting
we
good.
most
Also think.
Hello?
Yes.
How can I help you with this?
Yeah, Josh and Rick were Darian, Mr. Perez, owner of Artifact Solutions over here in Cyprus. They're supposed to give me a
Okay.
call back. So I was just calling before the end of my day before I head out the office.
It's good.
Okay, I see. So let me see if he's available, okay? Give me one moment.
No worries.
Fuck was she doing again?
Thank you.
leaks
That's
are
fair.
you never know when they'll appear or where. Even though we're leak specialists, we don't know when a leak is going to happen, but we do know where to find them. We're specialists at
These pest control guys, they reply, bro. I'm telling you.
under the foundation,
These guys reply.
under the
Yeah, that's
driveway,
good.
anywhere. Even sneaky leaks that try to hide.
Wow.
And
Is pest control like a little less blue collar than HVAC?
walls, dig around, or tear apart. Instead, we use
In a sense, it's like
since no one knows when
I'd say a bit more sophisticated in the blue collar field. It's a little bit more sophisticated than it is dirty.
American leak detection.
Bro, medicine does not reply to LinkedIn.
Say it again.
Medicine does not reply to LinkedIn.
Healthcare doesn't reply on LinkedIn, bro. What do you mean?
In general, they just look at the message and then they read.
This guy's whole
That-
business is on LinkedIn medical, bro. What are you talking about?
Healthcare is like the best on LinkedIn. On and it's,
No, they literally don't reply to me.
Hello, is this Josh?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? It's Mr. Perez with Artifact Solutions. I'm not sure if Rick spoke to you already.
He is not, sir.
Okay, so yeah, we had spoke briefly about setting up an AI receptionist for the company. I know he mentioned that he was focused on retirement, and you're the guy that he's training under him to kind of take over after May. None of that sounds familiar. He hasn't spoken to you at all.
No, all that information is accurate. I would be coming and helping out with him, and he is retiring, but he has, obviously, you can imagine, a ton of stuff on the desk and things he's working through. So we've also been covering a lot of material and changes over the last week or two. So he may have brought it up at some point, but it's just been, trying to get everything in order.
Okay, yeah, no worries at all. We had spoke on Wednesday, and the last time I spoke with him, you were out at lunch, and I did want to go ahead and get you guys in a meeting together, just because he is gonna still be here till May, and he wanted me to call back and get your availability too, so you can be a part of the meeting as well. Do you know if is he there right now in the office with you guys, or?
He is not here because he had to drive down south to Corpus Christi. I don't know if you know where that's at.
Yeah.
But are you in the city?
Yes, I am.
Okay, where are you located?
I'm located out here in Cyprus.
Okay, so what exactly? And maybe Rick took notes after the conversation that you and him had, but I at least haven't heard about it in any great detail at all. So what is it exactly that you're wanting to meet about?
Yeah, so we had talked a little bit about. He had mentioned like the ladies at the front desk, kind of having a hard times after hours picking up the phones, 24/7. We're a tech company. We work with different plumbing and HVAC companies, setting up an AI receptionist. It's basically an AI that's able to answer the phones 24/7 after hours, all of that. He did want to set up a meeting in regards. That's what the meeting was in regards to.
Okay, which companies are you currently working with? Which service companies? I know quite a bit of them.
Yeah, so we have a few companies out there in Lubbock. I don't know if you're familiar with like Bruce Thornton.
Not in Lubbock. Do you work with any companies in the Houston area? Spring, Woodland, Tomball, Cypress, Katy? Nothing around here?
Out there specifically in the area, we're expanding out in Cypress currently. We did have a few meetings with like John Moore, but they were using different providers. So it was a deal we were able to go ahead and work out with. But our main companies that we work with are like out in West Texas.
Okay, why is that? How come there's not other companies here? Like why? Because you're in Cypress, so why out in Lubbock? How come? How does that happen?
Just reaching out, that's just kind of how it is. I guess the way it kind of transferred over. More people were interested, or there's people that maybe weren't as interested out in the area. But we are a growing company and looking to expand and everything.
Are you the owner?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it started here in town.
So I'm originally from Lubbock area. Recently, just moved out over here to the location about maybe like 6 months ago. So that
Yeah.
could have to do with it as well. But yeah, I was looking at my schedule. I am booked out Monday and Tuesday with meetings. If Wednesday at around like maybe 1 o'clock does work for you guys, I can take that down now. And if anything changes with Rick's schedule, we can possibly look forward into rescheduling.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to confirm without him here again because he had to drive down to Corpus Christi, which is 4 or 5 hours from here. He left earlier today.
Okay.
So, and obviously since he's still running the show, I want to make sure him and I are on the same page about wanting to move forward with this, or even having a meeting about it. So, how did you get in touch with him about this? Did he contact you? Did you contact him first?
Yeah, no, I reached out to him.
Okay. Have you met with any other companies in the area? I know you said no luck with John Moore yet. Was there anyone else that you at least met with?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
I'm asking by the way because I know a lot of companies, and I'm wondering, depending on if we have a good meeting in the future, maybe I could also recommend you to other people because I've been in Houston my entire life.
Oh, okay.
Know quite a bit of service companies. That's why I'm not just being nosy. I'm just asking like who else have you met with because I know a lot of people in Cypress area and everywhere around.
Okay, yeah, no worries. So there's a MD Supply and an AC Supply plumbing.
Okay.
That I had conversations with it. But besides that, I've had conversations with people. More or less they had a different service, or weren't looking to expand into the AI aspect of everything. So
yeah,
that's kind of been the more or less like who I've been in contact with.
Okay, I'm gonna do this so you don't think. Give me 1 second. Let me grab something because I don't want you to think I'm giving you the runaround. Obviously, we're either going to set up a meeting or we're not, and if we're not, after I can talk to Rick Monday morning, then I'll just let you know that. So we're not wasting your time. I don't want you to feel like you have to keep calling up here and you're not getting a hold of us. So him and I have been in and out handling things. So I'm going to talk to him Monday morning. We're both going to be here. And I'm just going to make a note that you said you're available Wednesday afternoon. And Monday morning, we're both here in the office. I can talk to him and just, get a firm yes or no if we want to set up that meeting or not. Now, is this going to be a virtual meeting or did you mean in person?
No, this is going to be a virtual meeting.
Okay. Do you not meet in person at all?
I do. I've met people in person before, just to make sure you guys are even a good fit. I like to meet virtually, just make sure a good fit, and then if anything progresses from there, then meeting in person is definitely valuable. Just so I'm not wasting my time, make sure it's a good fit for you guys as well.
Oh, of course, I would agree. Let me see. And obviously, I know it's Darian, and you said your company name is vacating. Could you say it again?
Yes, it's Artifact Solutions.
Artifact Solutions. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any way? Do you have a work cell that I can reach out to you personally, just so I'm not having to continue to call the office?
Yeah, let me see here. What I'll probably do is, this is actually probably more efficient. It's just every time you call up here, even if I had a cell phone, I would be just as busy. This is probably the most efficient because we have multiple people in this room versus just me that could be on many other phone calls. So it's probably best to still call here, but I'm trying to make it to where you don't have to keep calling here. That's why I wanted to step away and take your call right now. That way I could get to the bottom of it. So I'm making a note here. I'm going to be with Rick Monday morning, and I'm just going to sit down with him and say, hey, do you want to set up a meeting with Darian? And then go from there. That way you don't have to feel like you're calling the office over and over. So let's just leave it with that. And I'm making a note for Wednesday afternoon. You said you're available around 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a
And you
meeting. I have a meeting at 2 o'clock and at 10 in the morning. So
Okay.
those times wouldn't from an hour anywhere from like 10 to 11 or 2 to 3 wouldn't be the best time.
Okay.
But if anywhere after 3 or like in that break would be a good time.
Okay. Yeah, I just say 1. So what I'll do is I'll ask him about that. And from there we can decide if we want to set it up. Because what I don't want to do is have you call up here for another week straight. And I also don't want to set up a meeting with you if me and him decide we don't need it. I don't want to waste your time. But if it sounds like a good idea, then obviously me and call you Monday morning and go ahead and set up that meeting for Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Is there an email address I can get from you as well?
Rather probably not. I just obviously just joined the team. I don't want to hand out emails and numbers yet. But I'm just being frank with you that the best chance to get a hold of us right now is probably just to call up here. But I'm not going to leave you to do that. I try to make it easier to meet you halfway by calling you myself Monday morning. So that's just my word, but you'll get a call from me.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no. So the last time we spoke, he just kind of he was like, yeah, I want to do this, but I want to make sure Josh is like aware of it as well. So he just kind of had me ask to call the office and reach out to you as well. But yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah, he's so we're not obviously we're the managers, we're not the owners, so probably want to pick the owner's brain as well. Obviously he's not here in town and he doesn't just take appointments and conversations, but
yeah,
what we'll probably do is Rick and I can probably talk to him Monday morning because obviously there will be some cost to this, I imagine, and that would ultimately be his money. So obviously we can make some decisions, but if we were going to bring on a service like that, we want to check with him. So I don't think he's giving you, Rick's not giving you the runaround either. It's just he probably legitimately wanted to chat with me on it. And if me and him come in agreement, then we'll loop the owner in and see if we can make something happen.
All right. Yeah, no, sounds good. I was gonna say, do you have my contact? You can probably just give me a call at this number.
Let's say, give me the best number to call you on.
Yes, it's gonna be 786
All right,
973
got it.
6923.
6923. And it's Darian, Artifact Solutions.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good, Darian. How are you, by the way? We sound like we're the same age.
You said how old am I?
Yeah, because it sounds like you're about as young as me, man. I'm 30. How old are you?
Oh man, I'm 23, sir.
23?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say you sounded younger. So, well, I obviously admire what you're doing, man. I don't want to give you the runaround, so glad you're trying to get business. I'm going to put a note here for myself on my calendar, and I will make sure to give you a shout Monday morning.
All right, sounds good, sir.
Awesome, Darren. You have a good day.
Awesome, man. You have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Holy shit.
Dickhead.
Bro, he's disgusting.
Whew. I was sweating, bro. I was like, damn, what's going on right now?
Dirty
Yeah.
boy.
I don't know. I can't speak to why Rick hasn't talked to him. But I spoke to Rick and we went through the pain points. Okay, yeah, the girls at the front desk have issues problem. There's a couple of times where I've called and I've been on hold for 6 minutes, and he acknowledged that that was a problem. This is something he wants to look into. He already knows our receptionist and all that. So I don't know.
It's good you brought that up. I would have brought up more pain points because I don't think the other guy told him anything. And I thought they were the owners, bro. You told me they were the owners.
No,
That's
they were
fucking-
the managers. Yeah.
Managers, bro, they always have such a high ego, and a lot of the times they pretend like they're the fucking
Yeah.
CEO. Like they love to pretend like they own the shit, you know? Like look at the way he was talking to you.
Bro,
Um,
I said in chat, bro.
He
Dick
was
catch.
being. I mean, he was being wary because he doesn't know who I am, and I guess for whatever reason, Rick didn't say nothing to him, which is also kind of like weird in my eyes. But
So a couple of
you know,
things.
I can understand the wariness. But go ahead.
You should definitely practice your script a bit more and
Yeah.
try to like instead of saying just take a moment to pause and just think, because it just makes you look like you're not confident enough. That's the main thing I always notice from you. Secondly, when he said like, okay, why don't you work with businesses in Houston? You can always say we did talk to a lot of businesses, but here's the thing: we don't work with low volume businesses, and that's the main reason. We only work with businesses that are doing enough volume for this to even make sense. You just said, oh, like yeah, we talked to some, but we're looking to expand, and it's just like
That make it sounds like you called them when they didn't
I
want
didn't
it.
know what to say. Yeah, I was
Caught
just
you
like, yeah, it caught me off guard.
But next time, definitely say that. And then what else? When he said, yeah, can we meet in person? It was good. You said, yeah, we do meet in person. But what I would have said is like, of course we can meet in person, but I don't want to waste my time. And I'm sure you value yours too, right? You want to make sure that we even are a great fit in the first place. And if we are, then we can definitely meet in person. And when you asked for his email, you just said, "Can I have your email?" You should have said, "Can I have your email so I can send over some more information and possibly even some AI calls that you can go over with, the other guy." There has to be a reason for him to give your email, his email to you.
There gotta be some meat on the bone.
Because he said me, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to go drive over there, bro. Like, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
You can always just be like, no, like we want to make sure that this even makes sense for you in the first place. If it does, we can definitely meet, But if it doesn't,
I
then
mean,
you're just gonna waste your time.
I sort of
Wait,
said
are
that.
you
I was
really
like,
in
yeah,
Cyprus
make
or
sure
no?
it's a good fit for us. And a
You
good
did sort of
fit
say
for
that, which is good, yeah. But
so
it's
I
a
need to
little
clean up
depth.
that wording. Yeah.
What did you
Wait,
say?
Darian,
Can you write those down?
I said, Darian, are you actually in Cyprus or are you just capping?
I feel like that's capping. I don't think it's Cyprus. Are you in Cyprus?
No,
That's bullshit.
I'm back over here in Lubbock. That shit is 8 hours away. So if I gotta
8
go,
hours away.
if I gotta go meet with him, bro, I will. I promise you, I'm gonna go drive over there.
Wait, 8 hours?
If it's gonna close the deal, I'll go over there. For
8
sure.
hours?
Hell yeah, I drive 8 hours.
Yeah, Texas is huge then. What the hell?
Texas is big.
So why do you say Cyprus instead of Lubbock? Because is it a small town?
That's where they're at. And when I was calling him originally, that's where I was at.
So that's why you said you're based in Cyprus. You could
Yeah.
still say you're based in Lubbock, and I don't think they would have an issue with that.
Yeah.
You could say,
Like,
I've been traveling
I
from
mean, but
town
him
to
saying
town.
that if they know people, like that could be a good like benefit if he's honest about that.
Yeah. No, he said he lived in Houston his whole life, so I'm sure. But he's not even the fucking owner, bro. He's not even gonna make the decision.
No, but he's a
But
You know what I see happening with this
he's
one?
a key to get there. You feel me? So like versus me just talking to the owner, they meet with it, they
Bro,
like it.
it's just as easy to talk to the owner as it is. It's actually harder to talk to the fucking managers because they have such a high ego. Talking to the owner itself you'll notice it's much easier. Because like
Yeah.
the
The
first
fact
day,
is that even if these guys like it, bro, they're gonna have to put in a request to hire management to be like, "Yo, we think this is sick. Do you approve?" And then you gotta pitch it to them guys one more time.
now those managers have to pitch to them. They have to be the sales guy to the upper guys.
because they're
you
they're
know,
not
it's like-
spending the.
I don't know.
bro.
I wouldn't have been able to find owner guy's number or get in contact with him anyway. Like every time I try to get in contact with the owner, it's either like I try to find them on LinkedIn, find their number. I go through the same like if I can't find their number,
Oh,
it's bro, Apollo's not fucking like Google for everything. Like it doesn't
Apollo-
always like have the if I go search up a certain business name, it's not gonna like not found, So it's only like specific information that it has.
It doesn't have every business, but there's still a chance.
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
But
But I mean
even
just from
like
my
the
experience, yeah.
CEOs should be on LinkedIn. There's no reason for them to not be on LinkedIn.
I don't know.
And
Bro.
they will actually check because they're not out on the fucking field, so they're definitely checking their LinkedIn.
I don't know, but I don't know. John's not even the I mean, the guy I'm working with right now, he's not even the owner. My client,
Really, the plumbing? Wait, he's not the owner.
he's
What?
not like the owner, no.
Wait,
Is he a part owner or something? Or
He might be like co-something, but
co-owner? Huh?
that's strange. That's really weird. Huh. Yeah, his home service business is a little bit different than what I'm used to working with. Like at
Oh,
least
yeah.
a lot of the times I talk, like, you have to talk to the owner and then they make the decision, and then yeah, you might talk to the lower guys, but you're literally working with the guys below the owner. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, but I don't know, but
Yeah, in that case, then I guess, yeah, you could talk to the managers, I guess. So this guy put a reminder on your calendar. If he doesn't call you on Monday, you're gonna call him again.
Yeah.
Be like, I was expecting a call, whatever, sound authoritative, and then
I mean, it was a little weird though, but you
well,
know,
I think the guy likes you a little bit.
he's like, "How old are you?" I was
Yeah.
like, 20. He's like, "You sound young like me. I'm 30." I'm like, "I'm not there yet, buddy." But
You're an
I'm not-
uncle. Those guys come saying he's young.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, man.
You call that
23,
young?
but anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
too much tension. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. I feel like that went solid. Obviously, a few things I need to work on, but
No, solid. I mean, it was a complete random, caught you off guard, but that's good. Now you know how to respond properly in those
I was
situations.
gonna say, can you send me your little notes that you took so I can review it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll send it over to you. Yeah. I mean, I was typing in the chat as well. Like a lot of businesses don't have.
No, I was like, I didn't even see that you were typing in the chat till like after I started talking for a minute. I was like, oh shit, you've been texting this whole time.
I don't even see your messages in chat.
Yeah, school is weird. Some people see it, some people don't see it.
Yeah, I see all of the messages.
Mine, what I was saying?
Hmm?
You see my messages in there?
Yeah, he said dickhead. After I said what a retard, he said dickhead. I thought you saw my message.
No, I didn't see nothing, bro. I was just saying, I was like, yeah, this guy's a dickhead, bro.
Okay. What else I was gonna do? We play the call recording. Well, what did you send me, Hassan? What is that recording?
It was just like, because it's been like a couple days since like I've been cold calling, so I kind of forgot like the replies and whatnot.
Bro.
So there's the one is like I'm at a job right now, and I was like, oh, I can call back later at another time, and she's like, yeah, for business stuff, call my business number, not this one. And then I just kind of like flopped, and I was like, what the fuck do I say to that? And I was just like, okay.
My business
Yeah.
call. Remember? Oh, you should have said like, okay, do you have a receptionist or would you be answering the calls?
Okay, the biggest thing like with business owners, they always ask me, and I always slump on, is they're like, how'd you get my number? Like, why are you calling my personal?
So how'd you get my number? I found it in a how'd you get my number? You could
Because I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I just found it on.
I found it on the website. It says bums that use call centers.
Yeah, you can just make up bullshit, bro. Like, yeah, I was just looking at companies in this area. I found this.
Like, yeah, I bought a receptionist package and had your number.
No,
what you need.
yeah, I was just looking at I found it. Like, I was looking at businesses in the area, seeing when I found it. It's
I
online.
assumed this
It's
was your.
online. You can find your
I could say I assumed this was your business number. I just found it online. I assumed this would be business number, not personal.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Write that down so you don't forget it.
Yep. You're right. Responding
Yeah.
to the LinkedIn guy.
What's your LinkedIn response?
So he said that because I asked him, I was like, what does that look like? You handle all calls and do fumigations yourself? And he's like, that's correct. I treat and handle phone calls. I don't do a lot of advertising, so my call volume is relatively low. And I just asked him, what's the call volume looking like?
When you say low, what is that? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just want to know.
Yeah, what's the
He's
call volume
he's
looking like?
responding though. That's good. He's having a conversation, but I feel like how low is it really? If it's like 5.
The thing is, all these guys that are like running solo, it's kind of like a side hustle for them. Because these guys that run it solo, they're basically it's their personal and business in the same like thing. So if anybody calls and they're like, "Hello," actually, you know what? If I call his, let's see. If I call his business right now, I bet you it's gonna be him that picks up. Pest Assassin. Okay, let's see here. If I call him, it's gonna be him that picks up.
How do you
I
know?
guarantee it.
Checked his LinkedIn profile?
Yeah. Pest Assassin. Yeah, LA. Let's see. Is either gonna be he picks up or it's gonna go to voicemail because he's busy. It's not gonna be receptionist.
For calling Pest Assassin. For residential information, please press 1.
It's
For
an
commercial
IVR.
information, please press 2. For all billing and payment information, please press 3.
It's a fucking IVR. Oh my god. I wonder how much he's paying.
We apologize for the delay. Our representatives will be with you as quickly as possible.
Bro, he needs actually. If he's paying for a IVR system,
Oh, he's using IVR.
he's paying like a couple hundred a month.
Now Bruce Thorne is gonna disconnect their IVR and just have the AI handle it. I was like, cool.
Hey, bro, who's using IVR in the big 2026?
I don't know, man.
It's the Best Assassin.
Hey there, how you doing today?
Good, how can I help you?
I just want to know how much you guys' bed bug fumigation costs.
We don't have a base price to go off of, but I can definitely get you a quote. Do you mind if I get you, I get your address, I can see you're within our service areas?
Oh yeah, I'm near downtown.
I would need that address to see if you're within our service areas. We have multiple locations.
What service area is this?
I'm sorry?
What service area is this? Where did I call the wrong one?
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you. I'm sorry.
Bun it, bro. What the?
Oh, did I call the wrong one?
No, it was, she said
What the
Pest Assassin, bro. This is not a small business. They have multiple locations. She said. There's a receptionist, IVR system, and multiple locations, bro.
Wait. I have over 20. It says owner operator of Pest Assassin for 7 years, and I have over 20 years of experience. But in LinkedIn, he's saying I don't do advertising, so my call volume is relatively low.
He's a big guy, bro. For him, fucking
It's
10
either
calls.
no, wait, hold on, no, that doesn't make sense. There's no way because he said I treat and handle phone calls. He said I treat them, so why would there be a receptionist?
Yeah, you called the wrong one.
That means there's another Pest Assassin in LA.
In LA.
Yeah.
No, what was his
Yeah.
what was his name?
His name is Nathan Crook.
Crook.
He scammed you, man. He's a crook.
I can't even find
Oh,
him.
what the fuck is it? Pest Assassin, bro. What? Riverside, California. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Never mind, I called the wrong one.
That's a good lead,
There's
though. What
two.
the fuck? That first one you call that. Definitely find who the owner is on LinkedIn.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, multiple locations, bro. Damn.
That
And they
is-
have IVR
Yo,
and receptionist?
dude.
Bro,
They-
if you're paying like four or five bands for receptionist, couple hundred for Riverside, and that means they're transferring back and forth if they're at a different service location.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Bro, you
call
need
this
to
guy.
find out who that owner of that company is. What the hell? I was gonna
God
say,
damn.
what?
He just kept surprising me, bro. I was like, what? The opposite of whatever the fuck you say. But yeah, no, look, see this guy as well. Seven reviews, been in business 5 years.
Okay, he's not getting 7 reviews is nothing, bro.
Let's see.
Probably not a good lead in my opinion.
Hi, thanks for calling Pest Assassin Pest Control. We'll help our clients and you, but we'd love to help you. And we'll have a good day.
Boom. Okay. I can probably get him on a retainer because it said it's the same thing as the other guy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Guy, bro. They just say we'll text you back later or call you back later. leave a
Yeah,
voicemail.
get him on a small little retainer, bro. It gives
Yeah,
him
but that's so
because if
much
he's
more
getting low
important.
volume, then every call is important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every call is that much more important.
Yeah.
if most
Oh,
of those guys are just like freelancers as well, that's really huge for you. It's really easy to get them on. You can say it's cheap, and what if they pay 2 cents per minute of call? That's nothing for them mostly. and they can pick up calls all day, even while they're working at their full-time job. So it's probably going to be pretty easy if you can get one of them on the call.
Yeah, but the only issue is that these guys, but I guess they are pretty small, so they don't have too much to change because these guys use personal and business in one.
Yeah, but
know what I
still,
mean?
even if they're small, they're not paying too much either for a pay-as-you-go plan.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah, no,
like
but
it's going to be a
Pay as you
heavy.
go, I'd only be making like what, bro? Like $20 a month on these guys.
Yeah, but $20 a month is better than nothing. And if they scale up, this also gives them scale up because they don't need to pick up all of the phones. They can get people to like
But in that
you can
sense,
hire
couldn't
people
I,
because
they
oh
were
shit,
if they were
they're like
exceeding 300 a month on the retainer, can I be like, I'll offer you a pay as you go plan, so you only use the minutes you use? Like after, like once I see they're scaling up and they're
No, no,
getting
so I-
closer.
yeah, you can definitely do that. You just tell them, bro, okay, now you guys are doing way more. Like your call volume went from 10 calls a day to 300.
Cause of my system, bro.
Yeah, you can literally
Doesn't
say
my
that.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just tell them that I can literally make you guys scale up, and they're gonna see. Okay, now I got 10, like I don't know, jobs booked. I
Mhm.
need to hire someone to do this because I'm literally at work. I can't do this, right? And
Mhm.
then they're scaling, and that's you. That's all you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would advise for a small business, like try getting him on a retainer. If not, then propose the pay as you go. But honestly, I don't think he would mind paying like 300 a month.
No, because if like because this is how I started, right? Like when I started pest control, bro, anybody that offered me anything, I'd always listen, bro. Because I'd be like, okay, how do I, extend this or do this or do that? Like, you're always looking for something to help when you're new.
For sure. Okay.
You just-
Last thing, let's review your agent Darian that you made. Let's see if it's good enough.
All right.
So this is on conversation flow. Let me go ahead and allow you to share screen. How did you find it, by the way? Was it pretty easy to build?
Another reply.
Are you talking to me?
Ulink. Yeah, of course I'm talking to you. How was the build with the conversation flow?
Oh,
It's different. I'll say there's a lot of different aspects to it versus just like writing a system prompt. Where you
better
kinda
than
have
nothing.
to- I think it's better,
Easier.
but it's slightly different in the sense of like if you want like context to be known throughout the conversation, like you have to put that like in the you have to like because there's a feature that they have called a global prompt or a global node.
Mhm.
But I have, from my experience at least, I haven't found it to be the most useful. So if it's better if you just put the information in the global prompt.
Yeah.
And then like specify the nodes as you need them.
Yeah. Okay. Could
real
you?
quick. Sorry to interrupt. The guy that just replied, he said we've just started using AI to handle overflow and after-hour calls. So this is a poaching time. So should I ask him how much does he pay for that service a month?
No. Who are you using? Is it
Which
Podium?
plat-
Like, just say who are you? Yeah, what platform are you using?
Which platform?
And before I go over the call,
Yeah.
let me show you this.
Show you what?
I consulted Claude, spit out a whole bunch of BS. I don't think any of this is necessary. I don't think 2 and 3 points are necessary for me to just get it approved. I think probably the only thing that concerns is this first point. And then from
Checkbox
here,
on the opt-in page says I also agree to the, but only the actually link. Do you have it? There you go.
this
That's
is
a
a So I think this is the only thing I need to send to them.
Do your other forms on this guide have the same SMS consent if customers are opting in through these? They need to for the technician/employee. You need to copy. So this is what Claude sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's valid. The first one especially. The terms and
I
conditions.
don't think these.
That's the reason, bro. In my opinion.
Yeah. I don't think 2 and 3 are necessary. Just because like I already took out the technical
Because
stuff.
Twilio doesn't manually go ahead and check your fucking forms. It only checks what you sent them. It's not gonna go on the website and start looking for other forms. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. That's why I don't
Yeah.
think these 2 are necessary. But I'll definitely send
Last
this
one,
part
yeah,
about
the section. Yeah, the last one's not important either. Just the first one.
Yeah,
And
so
the
like,
technician message you said wasn't there, right? So you need to do that as well.
Say that one more time.
You said the technician message, like you didn't put that in there during the campaign.
I took it out. I took it out of the Twilio because I don't think I need it. I just need the campaign to get approved, and then like I said, I could still send messages once because
You
they're
can
not
send
gonna
whatever
look
you
at
want once you're approved. It's mainly like getting approved. You have to follow all these stupid guidelines.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I left it out of the Twilio thing. But I just need to send him basically this.
Go high level SMS campaigns are really easy to get verified, but you do have to pay $97 a month to get in. So that's the
Is
downside.
that an extra plan or is it the Go High Level in general?
He's doing it on Twilio.
Yeah, but
Can you see the Slack message or
No, I can't.
no? That's why. Rather.
What were you saying, Daniel?
Go High Level, is it an extra expense or is it just like the
It's in the 97 a month.
I have the what is it 370 a month plan?
You have the agency one?
Yeah,
What?
Oh my god! It should be.
Brother, you got money, bro. You got money, dog.
I'm
That would be
hosting,
my entire AI
a
stack.
website for 7 companies, so I gotta have the agency plan.
So you made, what did you say? You run their websites?
Yeah. Websites, workflows, their memberships, stuff like that.
How would you
Okay.
suggest I also? Go ahead.
Update on the SMS approval. Just need a few things from you to get it across the line. The checkbox on the opt-in page. I also agreed to the terms of use and privacy policy linked below. Does it actually say that, or is that just AI?
No, it actually says that.
It does say that.
Yeah, you see it?
Yep. If
Yeah,
but only
the
the
privacy policy linked, but not.
do you have a terms of use / terms of service page? If not, we'll now create and linked on that page. Here's a template to use and send in the fucking template. Use the Twilio template that you have.
Okay. So
If not, use this template. And then send them the template. Or you could just send them the Twilio link.
well, I sent it earlier. This is what the template was.
You already have it. It'd be like, if not, use the template I sent above.
I'm just gonna copy again. They're too old. I feel like.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, yo, Cameron. I was literally asked to perform on like a live stage for my AI receptionist in front of like 60 company owners and stuff like that on a like live stage, and it's in I think it's in May or April.
So you have a keynote presentation in front of people.
Not a keynote, but just they asked me to presentate my agency and how I can help businesses grow with AI.
What type of event is it?
It's just like an event with a lot of company owners and people that want to grow their business, find new products. So
And they're allowing you to present for free? That's pretty cool.
yeah, they asked me.
They ask you to pay.
They asked me to not to pay, to perform.
Damn, what the hell? Dude, how do you have these connections? Because you usually have to pay for that shit.
Bro, what can I
I've
say?
looked into it
I
and
talk
like,
with a lot of people, man. I talk with a lot of people. No, it's one of the companies that I'm already working with.
no, that's
They
awesome.
have 400 members, so
That's
it's a
really
pretty big
cool.
company as well. But since I'm hosting, I get some small things that I'm giving them some shorter price or like some lower price, and then they're giving me some extra benefits, some just like that. On most of my company logo is on most of their like banners, stuff like that. So I'm
You know how
getting
insane that is, bro? Do you make sure you have someone recording you? Because that's number one, amazing content you can post.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great things that come out of that. If there's a lot of business owners in the thing, just make sure you have a good presentation. Spend a lot of time on that.
yeah, I'm going to.
And send it to me as well so I can review it. I would love to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not going to be in English though, right?
No, I said it's in Norwegian, but
That's easy to translate if it's fucking text.
yeah.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn, bro.
Yeah, shout out to you, Dan. Good stuff, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, that's big, bro. That's
Good shit,
60
bro.
company owners coming there, bro. If you
Yeah,
make a
that's
good
what
presentation, I'll
That's
be
people
lining
that
up.
have been like put into the That's like, what's it called in English?
Dude, you should definitely at the end of the presentation, like the CTA, have a QR code. Like scan this QR code to fill your application for a custom demo.
Oh shit! Yeah, you know you can actually make that on Go High Level, the QR code thing.
Bro, dude, literally be like, scan this QR code if you want a custom AI for your business, and it will be
Yeah,
an
that'd
application
be pretty
form.
cool.
Put in their application, and then dude,
Yeah,
boom. That's insane.
Another reply.
I should do that actually.
Kazi, what the fuck? Pay for Ulink, bro.
It's literally a different guy. He's like, it's a small business. I answer the calls myself. What's the call volume looking like, broski? Let me know.
Really good, bro. You're killing it on LinkedIn, man. Track these fucking replies, okay? How many replies you got? How many messages you sent? How many connections? How many connections accepted?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 live ones right now. Fuck.
That's cool. That's
Should I say anything about like, my bad, it's like a process or something, or like say anything around there?
no, this is fine.
No, just whatever. Okay.
If not, we would need to use this template. No. They need to use this template.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't have a terms of service page.
They don't have it.
Okay.
If not, we would need to use. Actually, just send it, bro. This is fine.
That's whatever.
You need to use this template. But the SMS provider needs you to use this template.
I don't know if it's just a good day for me or what, bro. And he read it. Come on, bro. Reply.
All right,
One
cool.
more or the same person?
Same, Anthony Wright, the same person that just sent it. He's like, it depends. And he's typing. Depend. Come on, big boy. I know you're old. You can type faster.
Bro, that's awesome, man. You got fucking 4 replies in a single day. You need to go all in on LinkedIn. See if you know any chicks that are willing to like give you their LinkedIn.
Oh shit!
That's
You're
the
right.
method, bro. That's the fucking method. Trust me.
Fuck, you're right.
I used to give girls like $100 just for them to log in and verify their ID. Because if you verify your ID, it gives you that check mark. They know, okay, this is a real girl. The reply
Shit.
rates, bro, are like crazy high. I had this, bro. It's insane. I had Sophia Malik, like this one
Bro,
chick.
I could get like a couple accounts, but I would need the connections request back up.
Dude,
I would
start
need to get the
get
connection.
those accounts, start warming them up. You will see, like, the reply rates on a woman's page is insane. It's crazy.
Honestly, bro, I might have to. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna get Ulink on this one, and I'm gonna start running up the gals page.
And the best part about having a gals page is they want to flex, bro. They're like, I got the money. I'll pay you 3 bands, whatever. They
Yeah, bro, I got bread. I got bread. Oh, okay. He said sometimes the phone doesn't stop, another time doesn't ring all day.
Okay, so on an average, damn, that's weird.
Oh damn. If the phone doesn't stop, that means he's getting at least 15 calls, because that's like the threshold
So say
of
that.
where it's like now
So when you say
on-
phone doesn't stop, is that like 15 calls or more?
you say the phone doesn't stop. Does that mean more than 10 calls a day? Because if I say a bit less, he's gonna be like, no, way more, bro. I got way more calls.
You always
Let
want
me
to
see the phone doesn't stop.
answer more, and you want to make them feel small, like always.
Wait, say that again?
You always want to make them feel small. So whenever they say like low volume, you'll be like, oh, like 30 calls a day. I'm like 30? Like no, like that's pretty high for us.
Okay, so I should say more than 20 calls.
Yeah.
Instead of 10. What the fuck? I backfired on that. Okay. More than 20 calls a day. Okay. Boom.
Yeah, always do that. Whenever people are like, oh yeah, it's high, low volume, be like, what, like 30 calls a day? Make them
Yo,
feel
I'm
small.
deep in it now, bro. I need to get a shorty on this ASAP.
You link, bro. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
They don't even need to be the prettiest girl in the world, bro. They could be a brown chick too, and they'll still get a lot of replies.
We got that. We got that.
Trust me, bro.
We
My
got
best ever page was Sophia Malik, bro. Oh my gosh, she printed cash.
Sophia Malik, bro. That's white and brown name in one.
No, actually, not a lot of brown girls have that name. Sophia.
My brother typing again. Come on, Anthony. Yo,
Okay,
he's live.
Darian, could you screen share again and go over your agent? Just do an audio call, and let's see how the nodes are connecting and shit. If it's looping or not.
Hey Amy, my AC is leaking. Can y'all send somebody out? It's for home. Yes. Yes. It's gonna be 281 Rock Avenue, Lubbock, Texas 79415. John Murray. 281-512-3322. Yes. Yes. Same day? Yeah, what are those after hour rates? Yes.
Okay. End the call and then try to like fuck it, like act like a solicitor.
Hey, I'm trying to reach the owner. Yeah, no, so he basically told me to call this number to reach back out to him. We're supposed to have a meeting. Could you just transfer me over to him?
Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is fire. What the fuck?
Yeah, I put like I just added this too. I put like if there's any calls that
That are spam.
like
Yeah.
unrelated to HVAC or plumbing, it goes to like this path detection first, like confirms that that's not an issue.
Yeah.
Like
And then
a
if it's
second
fucking around,
security
yeah,
risk.
yeah,
It
it's
just
fire.
says like I'm gonna have to end the call and it ends the call.
I think they'll like this, honestly. Yeah, this is good then. What the fuck? It doesn't loop any questions. I'm sure there's still a little bit of edge cases you can come up with, but other than that, they can test this out and see if they figure out if they can break it or not.
I agree. I think it was pretty solid. A lot of hours into this, but yeah, that's pretty
It's good.
solid. And it has like the active recall like functionality of
Mhm.
like I say something at the beginning and it just confirms it as it goes through the path versus like having to ask a question again.
Very good.
So that's yeah.
Yeah, Hazy, this is what you would build if you have a actual client. Like single prompt agents only work if it's like a very small business, only one or two paths, not much questions.
Way to rub it in, bro.
This is easier than a single prompt, in my opinion. I just
Really?
feel like this. Yeah, it is.
I guess,
Dude,
yeah, you
single
know.
prompt is very hard to troubleshoot. You know, it's like you
Yeah,
add
it's
this
definitely
prompt, but it's still doing the same shit. It's like it's fucked.
like you can even go through and like
And it shows you exactly where you are in each
it
node.
tells you, yeah, I was gonna say it tells you exactly what node you're on. Like where if it's like something fucks up and it says something not supposed to, it'll tell you exactly like what node is on.
Yeah, and just go to that
Where
node.
in the conversation you are and you just go and troubleshoot it that way.
Okay.
You said he doesn't get that many. He doesn't say. He said I wouldn't say that many, as in 20. So should I say how do you handle all the calls that go to voicemail?
No. He said I wouldn't say as many as 20.
Yeah.
So like 10. We want to get a number, bro. If this guy wants to converse over LinkedIn, we're gonna chat.
what's it called? I feel like that guy, Josh, that I called earlier.
Yeah.
He's a sharp guy, I guess you could say. I feel like even more if I say like I don't see why Rick wouldn't want to move forward with it. Obviously, like I get he's doing his due diligence because he doesn't know who I am or know that I've talked to Rick already. But I feel like even if we like get on this or when we get on this meeting, I feel like he might be asking me some questions about like, oh, so like like why don't you do this, or why don't you think other people are working with you in the area?
Yeah, he's I don't know why he was asking these questions. He was asking those questions because he's not the fucking owner, bro. He knows he's just having a relevant conversation. Bro, he's like, someone's pitching me. This is fun.
And he's like, oh, I don't mean to like be nosy and whatnot, but like he's like, well, I know a
It's
lot.
so irrelevant. This guy's asking why you don't have any clients in Houston. Like, buddy, like that's not my main focus. You know, like you could have just said I have a lot of connections. I mean, from Lubbock, started there. It's going well. Started my business 6 months ago. We're scaling pretty quickly. You know, just say that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more calm and like efficient with my words like that on the meeting.
Exactly.
So that's fine.
But I think that just comes with practice and just like practicing for script. We should definitely do role plays. We're definitely gonna do that some days. So maybe next Tuesday.
No, that'd be cool. Like little live role plays.
Role
That'd
play,
be cool.
exactly. So you know exactly.
Oh, mock calls.
Yeah. Okay. Hassan, you can keep sending me screenshots of your LinkedIn. Definitely close some deals, get some demos booked, and
I need a follow up for Eric.
follow up for Eric.
Yeah.
Eric Daly. Just be like, I mean, you already know what to say. Just let me know. Like he didn't respond, right? So like, let me know what time works, or let me know. Tuesday work. Does 1 a.m. Just like just simple follow ups. Because you already agreed to a demo call, right? So it's not that complicated.
Yeah. Just check. Yeah. Let me know.
Darian is
Definitely gonna have some.
one more potentially on Monday if he calls you. So that's 3.
2 for Tuesday.
Next demo call you have, you're definitely charging a setup and definitely charging a retainer. You're not gonna try the pay as you go method. You're gonna try the small retainer, small monthly, and a setup fee, and then keep going from there.
Yeah, I just have to. What was I would have to look over the math again for the retainer, like how you did that math on whatever module.
Yeah.
I think that was on the other. I don't think that's in this one, but
Yeah, it was on the other one, the private AI club.
I
Yeah.
think it was on the other one.
Okay. I'll post that again. It's simple math. Just knowing the call volume and the minutes, and then times is by 12 cents. It gives you.
I had the
I'll type it out. I'll send it over to you.
Okay. Besides that, then I can calculate the retainer that way, and then
When you say the price, you always want to just shut up. Don't try to explain. That's like the biggest mistake you can make. If you're like, it's $500 setup, $300 retainer, and that comes with this, and it'll take like 2 weeks to set up. If you keep talking, it'll be like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
you just gotta say the price and then just like be silent. If they don't say anything within a minute, you'll be like, so what are your thoughts?
So we're aiming for 1.5, 3.
1.5 should be good for this business. So $1,500 setup. Be like, it's usually 3,000, but I'm willing to do 1,500 for you guys because I honestly like you guys seem really chill and you're interested, and you told me you would refer people to other businesses. So I want to give you a 50% discount on the setup, and the retainer would only be this much. And the return only starts once we book you 3 appointments. That way we actually make you some money, get you some appointments. You know it's working. That's when the retainer actually starts.
Cool. And then for the 2 demos that I have on Tuesday, same thing. 1.5, same old explanation.
I mean, we don't know if it's 1.5. I don't know how much call volume they're getting, right? So if it's not,
Yeah.
you're getting like 5 to 10 calls, they're not going to be able to do 1,500. They could do 500 though.
Yeah.
So you
So just depending on what they say.
And exactly.
Okay. What's like your? Do you have a threshold?
What do you mean? Like
If it's
minimum?
above this number calls and this setup.
Again, call volume is relevant, but like how much are they making per customer is also relevant.
Yeah.
So if they're making thousands off of one customer, if they're making like 3K off of one customer.
Yeah, so it makes sense that they would. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. But if they're making like, if it's a barbershop getting 100 calls a day, even then they can't probably pay you like 3,000.
Oh, yeah.
So
Makes
that's what really matters. So those are questions you can ask, bro. Like, what's each customer worth to you guys? How much are you spending on ads to get one customer? Are you spending 300 to get one customer? Like, these questions you can ask, bro. Of course, you shouldn't be asking how much revenue they're making, but you can ask questions like how much each customer is worth, etc.
Cool.
Okay. All right. See you on Tuesday. And Hassan, you can send me screenshots. I'll send you over the notes area and what I made about today, and then the formula as well. Okay. And then
Perfect.
Daniel,
Yeah.
Just make your cold calls, bro. Send me the recordings, and let's get you some more demos booked.
Of course, man.
He replied.
Because you're the only one. Well, Hassan was supposed to get a client, but he'll get there soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. I can see it happening.
Daniel's about to start banging right now. He's gonna pull up. All right, guys. So I got all 37 locations.
I got 13 locations. That event, I got 15 more guys. I have to hire 6 people now to be making them.
Yeah, and then he's
Nice,
gonna
man.
fucking skyrocket. He's a smart guy.
Okay, so the Anthony guy, he gets 10 calls a day.
A day?
Well, in his busy season, his busy times, he said it's about 10 calls.
Okay. Send me a screenshot. I'll think about what you say, and then we'll go from there. All right.